It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. In return, it's Kendra Miller. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side. He gets them half of what they needed, so after a 7-yard gain, it's 3rd and 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. It's going to be a loss of it. Looks like about 1 on 1st down.
Ready, check.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready.
The give now to Henderson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Ready.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that till he drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Come on.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Viking 18.
Quarterback run here. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So it's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
70 Rangers.
First down,
Track
at the
60.
46-yard line.
Play fake now. Willis to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Miller on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Henderson on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hilton now on third down. Into the hands of Ganson. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
You know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Okay,
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 79, pump 70.
To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets him around 6 there. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Check, go!
This is Gibbs on second down. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
19 tight, 19 tight. Come on. 10, 18, after 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Cut 19, cut 19. 70 ranges, 70 ranges.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket, and when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
50, 79, 76.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming, and they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness, and I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Let's go now.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Running in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the old lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he'll whip this one up to the 28. Brought down by Quay Walker.
70
Ball flag is down here. This might be a free play. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. So the deep shot connects and the free play, Brock, made it really easy to decline that offsides flag. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Rolling left, buying some time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Willis. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And his touchdown got 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
19 Lions.
Willis now, 3rd down. He's got the first down grab, it's still going. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Motioning left is their running back. Sticking to the air here. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending it so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
60 Eagles, 60.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Cut 19. Cut that down. 19 shot. Panther 11. 60 bites.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis. He's going deep this time. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1 and maybe 2 more snaps.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackled by the rookie Azarie Thomas. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
Ready.
And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Willis to the air. He's got Jalen Lane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Let's go!
Here's Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 18, Cougar.
Willis looking to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Good strike downfield to Lane. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 17.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down. Milton out of the pistol here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Brought in right side by McMillan. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
USC on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Offense to the line. Second down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up third down 9.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Henderson here from the gun. Makes a tackle. He's still going. Keeps himself upright. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go. Here it's 60. Warriors. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Shot 60. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the set. Now on fourth down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay, ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. This is second and 6 coming up.
Got Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And he spins right by him. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Okay, I so love that every single week we get to see that stat, yards after contact. But I'll tell you what, I wish we could go back and see what the great Jim Brown, Walter Payton, and those boys did, because he just put on an effort they'd be proud of.
And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Connects on the crosser. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. Has room into the secondary. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Gun snap now to Willis. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
San Francisco.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Willis to throw it. Back to Pitts it goes. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here. And he's got a free play here. And this is lofted deep down the middle. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
19, Braswell 80.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18, Rodney, 8, Buffalo 18.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Willis now, 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Checks it down again. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Dragon 60. Drop 60.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Gibbs now from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers down by 10. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now, another shotgun. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kid. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
19 strike. 9. Here we go. Top 19. Buffalo 8.
Here's Willis to the air. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To throw. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
Dragon 60.
Throwing on first down. Willis. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Give him 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.